Hold on to yourself, everybody. Why does this thing work? Hold on. We come a long way. Hold on. We lie to you every 4 years. Hold on. Oh. You guys ready for the exciting DNC convention? Oh my God, I've been waiting for this. I'm so excited. It's exhilarating. It's the most epic proportion, the most explosive, the most just wild.
Or is that real?
No, but it's real. It's beginning to feel
feels
like
real. It really feels real. It's really real. It's so real. It's so real that it's real than I've ever.
It's beginning to feel like a movement.
Is it too soon to say that?
That's what I'm afraid of. That's why I didn't want to actually say it. But look.
Free Palestine. I don't want no pussy wine. Free Palestine. I don't think it goes like that.
Senior advisors there make the case it's simply a honeymoon, that it's a sugar high.
By the way, I think they struck a deal. They struck. What's up, Peter? They struck some type of peace deal or something, which is, I guess, it's good.
Positive nationally. You never see that. And it didn't happen while the Democrat Party was spending $100 million on television ads for. No, it happened because of the young people, the grassroots, and the influencers I think we're going to talk about a little bit on. This is something bubbling up from the grassroots.
It's because of the young people. The people that are young, dumb, and full of the ones making these votes and shit decisions that don't know any better. Yeah, I was going to put the protests on, actually. I'm going to look for the protests. The thrift said, what kind of wine been drinking? Nothing, not yet. I do have a little pre-workout here. Maybe after we'll do something.
But she is not enamored by them, if you will. You know, she understands the stakes of every single stage she is on and works to, yes, rise to that occasion, but wants to know what really needs to be done to get to the root of the issue. And as I've been talking to...
Oh, that's what I said, man.
I was down there in Chicago just yesterday and this morning. And I've been talking to people. This convention, they say, is twofold. They're talking about it as a witness to history. And we hear that and we all think, oh, the history of the nomination of the first black woman, South Asian woman, as a major party nominee. But when they are saying this, her allies and convention staff and campaign staff...
That's what these people do too, like these networks. They give comment. Well, I'm doing it too, I guess. They have commentary over the thing. The whole, you can't hear nothing. Not that I don't know we want to hear this, but like the RNC wanted to hear it. My mother watched the RNC, but like on CNN. And so I was like, Ma, did you see this? Ma, did you see that? And she's like, I don't. CNN just kept talking. They kept cutting around talking. I didn't really see or hear anything. I was like, yo, I got it. Next time I'm just gonna send you the link. I'll send you the link because you're not gonna hear anything over there at CNN. They're going to be chopping and cutting and whatever. Whoa! 40 Love Style says Harris 2024. Okay. I appreciate you still supporting me, though, because you've been around for a very long time, so I appreciate that. Peter with the 50. Peter, they're about to Pope out. I'm going to have to find a different DNC link, I guess. It's not going to show anything, apparently. Peter, this is for you. Peter. Let's see. Oh. Edison and Bubba got it. See the pedals on the body.
Bring up the link.
All right. So I think
folks in the Trump orbit, Hogan, how concerned are they about that?
Not too worried right now. I think Simone hit on something that the Trump administration, or excuse me, the Trump campaign is going to try and push back on. Which
let me see one second. So tonight, I thought Biden. So Biden's supposed to speak tonight. President Biden to give keynote speech at DNC. He's supposed to speak tonight.
Done to the American.
And I read somewhere he's like kind of giving like a farewell type of thing, or like saying bye, and then he's not coming back. He's out for the DNC. He's gone. Mr. Biden. There's a lot of protests. I actually sent myself some videos too that I think we I think you might find interesting. I think. Oh, check this out. I meant to post this on Twitter, but I saved it for you guys first. I'm gonna post something too, just to kind of. I'm gonna show it to you guys first, and then I'll post it. Hold on. Check this out. So Logan Paul. So by the way, Logan Paul. Oh, sorry, Jake Paul. They look the same to me. Jake Paul, they're brothers. The fight's happening in November. Okay, a big ass fight. We're gonna be watching it on Discord. Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul. We're gonna watch that fight. It was supposed to happen, I think, in July. It got postponed. Tyson had some ulcers or whatever. Anyway, Jake Paul at this New York crowd says a bunch of dumbass Democrats after they started booing him. Hey, now, shut the F up, New York. Hey, boo yourself. Hold on. I got to see this.
Hey, New York, shut the fuck up, New York. Hey, boo yourselves.
Yo.
Boo yourselves, New York. Hey, New York, New York, New York, you're just like Mike Tyson. You were good 20 years ago. Fuck you, New York. Fuck you. Dumbass Democratic City.
That's pretty ballsy. He's getting paid a lot, so. But that is so ballsy to go to that, super liberal state. I used to live in New York. I grew up there. I would never go back. I don't think I'd ever go back. There's a little bit of family left there. Nat has some family there. Maybe to visit them, but ever since I left, I never went back. I cannot see myself going back.
You were good 20 years ago. Fuck you, New York. Fuck you. Dumbass Democratic City.
Yo!
Hey, New York, shut the fuck up, New York. Hey, boo yourselves.
All right. So I'm going to post that because I love it. I might have to find a different DNC channel, though. Let's see what's going on with the protest.
You're right.
Yeah. It's honestly just media, and then like a few. It's like media and then a few people.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Big ball goes in here.
You gotta find a way to do that.
Not everybody in New York is like that, though, but
Do you want to go that way, though?
it's, people that run the city and they keep voting him in. Oh, this is weird. What is this? I feel like this is like the flag football of cops, right? What's going on here? Maybe they're like campus or some type of, I don't know what's going on there. But we do need a better DNC feed. Let me just look up one real quick. Because, this is a better feed for protest. I'm going to find the DNC thing because they're not even playing. They're on stage, but.
To this convention, some 5,000 of whom are 100% united in showing our appreciation for the self-sacrifice that Joe Biden has exhibited just 29 days ago, doing something unprecedented.
It didn't appear that this was an anti-media crowd. It appeared that it was an anti-police crowd. It was an anti-Washington administration crowd. They were against the Israel policy. They were pro-Palestinian. There were a handful of assorted other causes that were part of this permitted protest that kicked off early this afternoon from Union Park. So none of us felt as though that we were in any particular danger any more so than we usually are when we're out on the streets.
Is there a time limit, Chuck, in this area? Will people be dispersed come certain time of the day? Is there a plan to move them to another location the closer they get to the prime time event at the United Center?
I think within probably 15 or 20 minutes, this park is going to be essentially cleared, and you will have a cordon of police officers ringing this park, and nobody's going to get close to the park or the fence line.
Bunch of people protesting. The DNC is just starting, so it looks like they have a little...
From South Carolina to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
The Pledge of Allegiance. 2 kids. The kid's gonna sing? Or do the allegiance? Pledge of Allegiance? Aww.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
It's not that full yet. Pretty kind of. I guess it's still filling up. I need a cricket sound effect. Cricket, cricket, cricket.
And I both covered 10, 12 years ago, whatever it was now, that there are people who show up to protest in good faith, and there are people who show up to engage the protesters and the police, and who just want to engage a confrontation. That may be what happened here this afternoon as the permitted protest returned to Union Park. People who were intent on other things, with other motivations, engaging the police directly in a confrontation, that they may have been the ones who broke off and pulled down this fence line. So that's the first thing. The second thing would certainly seem to be that in cases like this, you have those who show up totally unrelated to protests. They don't engage anybody. They just join in. And there were some of those here today. We didn't see them in the protest march. We didn't see them really.
Oh, shit. All right. Okay. All right. Oh. Oh.
Right. Peace. Forward. Forward.
All right. I saw this weird ass video earlier. Well, before we get to the weird ass video, let me show you this one first. This says typical Kamala voters. This is Libs of TikTok. This is crazy, bro. Crazy. I feel like this is the free Karen Reed people.
Hey, God is gay! 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 God is gay!
150,000 people buy DNC. Hey, God's not gonna be mocked. God is not gonna be mocked, okay? You're gonna repent and believe the gospel. You see, God tried to you. God is not an enemy. He's not your enemy. He's not your enemy. God is not your enemy. God loves you. God loves you. God loves you. be set free from that demonized society. I know you think you have to do this, but you don't have to do this. Just come home. Come home to God, okay? Come home. Come back. Come back. Calm down. God is gay! God is gay! God is gay! God is gay! It's just you. It's just you, bro. Listen. Whatever's inside of you, bro,
Jeez Louise. Mamma mia.
Everyday people. I know that as a fellow former social studies teacher, that Governor Tim Walz will never shrink from standing up for our democracy and for those most in need. And as a black man, raising a little black girl on the west side of Chicago, I know that my daughter Brayden will see not only a reflection of herself in the White House, but she will experience the deepest part of American values. Think about it. What will it take to build the middle class and make it easier for families not only to get by, but to get ahead? It will take
you guys been saying the same thing
with
forever.
Toughness to stand up for us. And let me tell you, America, Kamala's got it. What will it take to defend our fundamental rights and our freedoms? It will take someone with leadership who would fight for.
So they're saying, the other newscaster we're just watching, they said that these people have broken the perimeter, apparently. Pro-Palestine far-left protesters just breached, this was about an hour ago, 40 minutes ago, just breached the perimeter fence at DNC. What are they going to do, man? Are they going to get inside? That'd be kind of interesting. Get inside.
Harris, she's got us. From Michigan to Wisconsin to Nevada to California and right here in Illinois, Kamala Harris, she's got us. To the child care workers, to the tip workers, Kamala Harris, she's got us. And to make sure that this country ensures that families will have access to real affordable housing to create a pathway to the American dream, Kamala Harris, she's got us. Together we can build a better, brighter future. And there's no better place to start that than right here.
Happening now, hundreds of Chicago police are moving in to confront the Palestine rioters who have breached the DNC barricades. Damn, it's still early in the day. And this is just day one. Whoa. All right. A lot of cops. No Harris, no Trump. We need a party.
People be respected for who they are. And I want peace and love and justice.
Oh, they're just showing clips.
Like you, sound like you, work like you, dream like you. We feel you, America. We see you, America. Hey, make some noise so we can hear you, America. Welcome to Chicago.
Chicago.
Hello, my friends.
Hello, my friends.
My fellow Democrats. I started my journey to this stage in 1988. I was 12 years old.
Switch feed DLR shoes.
And my family was watching the Democratic National Convention. Now, to be honest, I wanted to watch something else.
45 minutes.
But we all knew when my grandfather sat in his chair, the TV was his. But folks, when Reverend Jackson came on, I paid attention. A black man from South Carolina, raised by a single mother. That was me. And as long as I live, I will never forget what he said. He challenged young people to hope and to dream. So that's exactly what I did. I dreamed big, I worked hard, and I never lost hope.
Thank you, Brian Outgirl, for the 50. Appreciate that. Thanks for covering this BS. Praying no one gets injured. You guys tell me in the chat, too. Okay, how many days of this DNC thing is there? Because what I was kind of debating is, like, do we cover the DNC or do we just do protests of the DNC? I don't know what's going to be more entertaining. Maybe the protest. Protests erupt in Chicago. Businesses board up. It reminds me back of with the, the burning the cities and stuff. BLM.
Thanks for covering this BS. Praying no one gets injured.
Activists ratchet up protests through water bottles as DNC is set to officially kick off. Anti-Israel protests turning outside ugly. Ugh. Yeah, you guys gonna let me know. Because we can do protests. Right now, today, we're just getting a feel of it. But we can do protests if that's what people want. To those honest folks, Murky.
They saw us. They fought for us. They heard us. And under their transformational leadership, we have forgiven billions in student loans. We have expanded access to health care, and we have strengthened the middle class. But the fight continues, and there is still more work to do. You know, I know that when we elect Kamala Harris and Tim Walz.
That's true. Mama 6. That's kind of all I want to, really, is I want to hear what Biden has to say. He's supposed to be doing a speech tonight. Maybe he's going to do it at the end. I don't know, And maybe Kamala. I don't think she's talking today. I don't know that I want to sit through just this. Protests? Yeah, maybe the protests, yeah. But I want to see. So maybe so I'll run a poll. I kind of wanted to do the poll. I mean, if we do protests on the main channel, but the only thing is, I know it's probably going to get super political. People might get upset. No, Mel, why, Mel? You made a political channel. Why, why are you doing this here? That's the only thing. Maybe I have to keep it over here. DNC or DNC protests. Oh, Obama's going to talk today? Wilson? Oh, well, I guess might be interesting. DNC protest. Maybe I should just make both. Oh, you got a whole schedule. Okay, thank you, Wilson. Please. Kamala.
In my beloved home state of South Carolina.
It has to be right. This is super.
Our motto is, while I breathe, I hope. Folks, I believe in the power of hope, but it's going to take more than hope to win this election. So in the next 78 days, our motto can't be just, while I breathe, I hope. It must be, while I breathe, I vote. Because that is how we make hope real for all of America. America, let's vote for Democrats up and down the ticket. Let's save our democracy. And let's vote for our MVP, Kamala Harris, and our coach, Tim Walz. Thank you all so much for being here. And now, it is indeed my pleasure to introduce our next speaker who will be co-chair for tonight. This is a young woman who is the current lieutenant governor of the great state of Minnesota. And when Tim Walz becomes vice president, she will become the first Native American governor in this great country. Folks, let's welcome Peggy Flanagan.
Peggy Flanagan. Native American?
Good evening. Thank you, Jamie. As we gather together on this historic night, we remember those who came before us, who fought and prayed this moment into existence. The suffragists and the abolitionists, the activists who fought for our rights, the leaders who paved the way for us all.
Let me show you this crazy TikTok video. It's a TikTok video. It's posted on Twitter. This was kind of wild. Hope it's not copyright.
Say me Mario, please let me Luigi. No, 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 I don't think so. Why, what you saying, bro? That bitch is a Luigi. Why you are the serpent? She be creeping on the low. Who said this? Everybody knows. Oh, Mario, don't save her. She's for the streets. Don't save her. Don't save her. Please don't leave me alone. Don't save her. She even gave me the joy. Don't save her. What? Say me Mario, please let me Luigi. No, 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 I don't think so. Why, what you saying, bro? That bitch is a Luigi. Why you are?
Oh, how they did this? Way out here sipping.
Everybody knows. Don't save her.
Don't save her. Don't save her. She a hoe. Don't save. Oh, doesn't go like that. Don't save her.
She ain't no victim. She came over last night.
Oh, she came over last night. Yo, and then the stripper thing scene.
She won't ever wreck it. Turn a cheating princess to a housewife. Don't save her. Man, I gaslight when you catch her in a headlight. Say me Mario, please let me Luigi. No, 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 I don't think so.
He's bringing up the money.
That bitch is a Luigi. Why you out of sleeping? She be creeping on the low. Who said this? Everybody knows.
Wow. I don't know where these people get this. The creativity, I guess. Or the kids. The kids nowadays, what they're doing. Everybody was. What else I got? Oh, this shit was wild. Okay.
You're starting to turn into that. It's just a check it out, right? Thank you, sir. Don't lose who you are, bro.
Sir.
I'm younger than you, motherfucker.
Uh-oh, the beef is starting. Where did I put that protest? I mean, the DNC thing.
We're brothers over here. American citizens.
Oh, the Wicked Witch of the West. Hold up. They got Maxine Waters.
Oh, so I know there is no better leader to marshal us into the future. Kamala has been a courtroom prosecutor, a district attorney, an attorney general, a United States senator, vice president of the United States.
Katrina.
And when the dust settles in November,
tell them.
and Americans of all stripes
You think Donnie wrote that song? Probably, yeah.
Her, their president, I know she'll be thinking about Fannie Lou, who I happen to know is one of Kamala's heroes. In that moment, all of us, from New York to Pennsylvania, to Arizona, to California, we can ask ourselves, is this America? And we will be able to say loudly and proudly, you're damn right it is.
All right, Maxine Waters. What happened to this music? Oh.
Please welcome President and CEO of the NAACP, Derek Johnson, and President and CEO of the National Coalition on Black Civic Participation, Melanie Campbell.
All right.
The establishment thanks you for your loyal service.
I know Katrina, I thought about that. Let's try tomorrow. We can catch up. There's a lot to catch up on. Let's do tomorrow. I'm sorry. Man, the cops are out here full force. Uh-oh. How cool would it be if they penetrated and got inside of the DNC? Right? I don't know.
In for all people. But as we do, let us not forget the history that preceded this moment or the history makers who prepared us for it.
Oh, let me check for
As
that.
we just heard, in 1964, the Mississippi Freedom Democratic Party, led by Fannie Lou Hamer, and Mississippi NAACP State President Aaron Henry, who stood tall and challenged a process that excluded them to ensure that we will all be recognized.
Okay, so Wilson sent me the schedule. I just kind of want to see the big people talk, really. The official schedule has not been released. However, the Democratic National Convention officials have confirmed that President Biden, the First Lady Jill Biden, will speak Monday. The theme on Monday will be For the People, and the speakers will pay tribute to Mr. Biden. Okay, according to a source, Hillary Clinton is expected to speak Monday, to be one of the speakers. Okay, so Hillary is supposed to talk today. Joe Biden, I think, and Jill Biden, his wife, the First Lady. And Tuesday is Barack Obama. I think he's always been a good speaker. I didn't like him. I don't like him for president, but I think he's a good speaker. A source familiar with the planning tells CBS News former First Lady Michelle Obama will address Michelle Obama to the convention before him. So Michelle, Barack Tuesday, Wednesday, Bill Clinton, and Nancy Pelosi. Oh Lord. Okay. And so I guess it's a 3-day convention. Okay. I feel like they're probably gonna have these people kind of talk towards the end to keep people entertained and watch, because imagine if they started at the beginning with the big hitters. I'm out after that. The first 10, 20, 30 minutes, an hour, I'm out. Bloop. This lady here says, this is a different unrelated thing. She's mad because she has a son who identifies as a cat. Well, people keep calling animal control reporting a nuisance animal. Let me see.
The fact that you don't. Please stop calling animal control on my son. 3 separate times this week, animal control has knocked on my door and told me that somebody has reported me for having a nuisance animal. And I told them I do not have a nuisance animal. I have a son that identifies as a cat. And a lot of people don't like the fact that my son is trans species, so they call and
trans species? This is for real?
Report him to animal control thinking it's funny. It's not funny. You're wasting animal control's time. You're wasting my time. You're causing me and my son a lot of stress, and he's not bothering anybody. He doesn't make noise when he's at home. He doesn't go out and potty outside. He uses his litter box inside. So there's no way that he could be bothering you other than the fact that you don't like that he is trans. My son has the right to live his life the way he wants to live it, and I don't care if it makes you uncomfortable. But stop wasting everybody's time by calling animal control on him. Animal control won't even take him in because he's not a biological cat. He's a human biologically. So stop. Just stop.
Daddy. Hey.
Okay. I sat and stared. I want to see if that's actually real. I sat and stared. This woman makes a lot of posts. Maybe she's real. Oh, satire account. There you go. I was going to say, there's no way. I mean, I know there's people that are into furries and their kids dress up as furries and they go to school as furries, but I would have caught an ass beating. Ma, yeah, no, I'm a cat. Yeah? I'm a cat. I would have caught an ass whooping. I would have caught the belt, a chancleta, all kinds of shit. He licks his own butt. We're out of here. Did you shit in the litter box? I can do a poll. I mean, yeah, let me do a poll. See what you guys want. It's kind of hard to say. I'm thinking maybe do the protests, and when the big people come to speak, we cover those. Like today is Biden and Jill. You know, I don't know. DNC. Okay, they get 3 options. It's going to be 50-50. So I put the option if you just want the DNC, or if you want the DNC protests, or if you want the DNC protests but show the big speakers like Biden and Jill and whoever else. I think that's going to be it for today. Biden and Jill. This dude is such a weirdo. He's so Twitter. The world of Twitter. All right, the protest. Let me see where the vote is at. The vote, 62% say DNC, but show big speakers. We can do that. We can do that. Kamala! Flip a coin.
Oh yeah, I love to be in
Oh, my throat's all. DNC far left rioters are dismantling, removing the protective barrier. Thank you, Sarah, for that. Oh yeah, the protective barrier, just like defunded material, this aluminum foil fence barricade. Let me see. Hold on. Wow. Okay. Hey. It's interesting to see the group that are upset with the left and the right, and they're just like, we don't want either. Get out of here. You know? All right, let me see what else we got. What other protests, angles, or what's the protest live? Got Chicago, Reuters, AP Press. Well, that's over already. If you didn't know, by the way, if you missed my tweet or whatever, the person earlier today that was a nut job and shot his girlfriend or somebody that he dated and shot 2 other people and she died. This dude went on a police chase. Apparently this guy shot himself in the head and he was flown away in a helicopter. I don't know what his status is, but for those that are wondering, he shot himself. That's old school shit. What I wonder is, now that we found love, what are we gonna do? That guy's bopping too. Oh! Oh! They're partying out there, okay. Horny, Johnny, I'm a little bunny. Free abortions and vasectomies will be available to the DNC attendees. That's interesting. That's a service they're providing. What? What? Wow, we found love. What are we gonna do?
The CBS network guy.
With a toy.
With a toy. What are they banning with a toy? That's really risky. Although, I mean...
What's that?
We were in the exact... I was on his... He was on my channel.
Yeah, I'm here. I know.
Yeah, you hear it clear. So the toy works.
Da, 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 da.
The same issue if I had a Electro.
Yeah, better feed.
Yeah, you're going.
58%. Okay, damn. So it's really nobody really cares about the DNC. Looking at the polls, 7% says DNC, but 34% says DNC protests. 59% says protests, but show the big speaker. So that's we can work that. That's not bad. We can work that. What I can do in the meantime too is I can try to find some better DNC protests. Let me see what they're showing here. This guy's not showing anything. See if I can find any other live video feed. Maybe there's TikToks then.
Yeah, Rob, we're in Park 578. This is where those protesters marched about a half mile from Union Park, where they started this morning, and then they arrived here, which is a couple hundred yards outside the security perimeter of the United Center, and that's when things really heated up. That's when they got
boom, 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 boom.
pulled out a section of
Boom. Okay, we got this one here. Oh, it's the same angle.
and they moved in, they surrounded the park, and then they moved everybody out.
Well, you know what? Times. We got Chicago. No justice, no peace. Here we go.
Hey guys, we want to come back live to you just so you can see.
Oh, you want the wig? I didn't see that, Peter. I didn't read the whole thing. You want the wig?
With our own eyes, we saw one guy within the last 3 minutes or so pull what appeared to be a sledgehammer out of
Sledgehammer?
To pull apart fencing here. Many demonstrators, I'd estimate at least 100 or so now, have jumped fencing that was set up for the secured perimeter outside of the United Center. Now, on the other side of the fencing that you can see are at least a couple dozen police officers right now. We've seen Chicago police, we believe some out-of-state police, as well as Secret Service agents. Demonstrators now appear to be taunting those officers right now, but as of right now, you just hear a lot of screaming, you hear chants, but again, there are probably 4 or 5 fencing panes that have just been torn down outside of the secure perimeter near the United Center. This appeared to have been a peaceful protest leading up to this, guys. Over the last, since we've been here since 9 o'clock, we haven't seen any type of unrest. We hadn't seen any issues, any violence, any vandalism. But even with our own eyes, as we've shown you live on Fox 32, within the last 5 minutes, we've seen demonstrators come. There's one guy that you can tell who's standing on top of the concrete beamers, and they're tearing down the fencing even more. If you look ahead, we're standing right outside of the Pilgrim Rest Missionary Baptist Church, which is on Washington, I believe, is the street.
We are not seeing, at least from our vantage point, at least a lot of police on this side. Police are at the end, I believe, trying to stop folks from getting as close to the United Center as they can. But again, we still are about 2 blocks away. But it appears that these demonstrators, at least the agitators that we're showing you right now, they won't stop. They're continuing to go. Again, one guy we saw with our own eyes pull a sledgehammer out of his backpack to
a sledgehammer.
Destroy some of the fencing here. And so
oh my God.
Chicago police are now trying to get control of this. We'll continue to monitor the situation as folks are continuing to chant and talk about their various causes. Again, we will
I like
be
the
sure
mullet.
to keep you
Look at the wig.
on air and
I'm gonna shave this part here because my hair's growing in here. wait, they ended it? Oh, it's a video. I thought it was a live stream.
Here, and there's several different layers of
live. This one's left. I guess they were live earlier. Man, sledgehammer is kind of gangster. Not that I want violence or anything, but did they leave? Did they get tired, the protesters? Sky News is live. Video unavailable. Yeah. I think the protesters left. They got tired. They didn't have the dedication.
The heavy police presence at the march included Chicago Police Superintendent Larry Snelding, who walked with the group of officers. So the superintendent of police were out there. Yeah. Mayor Brandon Johnson said,
Are they leaving? They went home to go to sleep? Oh no, what are we gonna do if they left?
I want to show you something before we leave here.
Jingles. BRB, hold my megabyte. Summer love.
Get my camera guy.
The DNC has kicked off in Chicago.
They breached the fence. They got into the outer perimeter. They were trying to get into the
oh, there you go.
The fence on the other side.
This is live, this video.
Responded swiftly to make sure that that didn't happen. Our job here is to make sure that we keep the DNC safe, keep our city safe, and keep our people safe. We have no idea what they would have done if they gotten onto the other side. But as I said before, we're not going to tolerate anyone who is going to vandalize things in our city. We're not going to tolerate anyone who are going to commit acts of violence. And we will act swiftly on that. As you saw today, our officers acted professionally. They responded swiftly, and it was just a great job by our officers.
Can you talk about the number of arrests and whether or not any officers were...
I don't have that exact number right now. We'll have to get back to you. Yes, yes, you can.
Have you spoken? One last question.
Yes,
have you spoken to the
arrested.
organizers of the March on the DNC? Do you know if this group was...
I need you to stop pushing me. Listen, part of the group and the leadership left the park. The other part of that group decided to stay back here and breach the fence. So I'm not going to associate this with the march as a whole, right? You had people who just wanted to have their voices heard, they did that. But you had a portion of that group who decided that they were going to stand behind and breach the fence and try to get to the other side, and we cannot let that happen.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Can you confirm that is the Secret Service barrier, correct?
Yes.
It is. Thank you.
Sir, I want to get some national you'll side with correspondent media and you'll see how it's
2 minutes?
I promise. Right there in this corner.
You could just listen with it.
Okay, Lilia.
Definitely got picked over in the meantime.
What's that? Because, yeah, we got it.
You have to listen in. We're just not going to do it all day.
I'm sorry if that was abrupt.
No, that's fine.
You just have to, like, they wanted to see the barricades. Anyway, we appreciate it. That was great.
All right, thanks so much. Appreciate you guys.
Hey, John, thank you so much. Done. Thanks, man.
Very quick, all right?
Super quick.
How are you?
Luciana from CBS News.
Very good to meet you.
Sir, can I just stand there? Because you're not recording. Can you just...
No, we aren't. This is our camera right here. I didn't bump him, man. I'm standing right here.
Okay, can we switch? Thank you.
Yeah. How would you describe what happened today?
Well, how I would describe it is there was a crowd that decided to breach the fence, tried to get to the other side where we know the DNC is occurring, and our officers responded swiftly. They responded professionally, they were disciplined, and it was effective.
What kind of training are officers undergoing to de-escalate and prevent?
I'm going to.
Our officers have been through de-escalation training. That was the whole purpose of putting our officers through multiple hours of training and having them go through repetitions. So what you saw here was de-escalation. Our officers did not respond with any type of chemicals. We didn't respond with batons. Our officers responded with their hands the way that they were trained to do. If things had escalated to that point, then we would have used what we had to use. But we used the least amount of force to take these certain individuals into custody, and our officers, I just can't be more proud of the way that they responded.
What's the planning for the rest of the week? Some of the protests are organized, and there's going to be protests that are not part of this group that planned this today.
Stay the course. Our department is going to stay the course. Our department members, our officers proved today that the training works. Our officers also proved today that they can respond in ways that people are not giving them credit for. Again, the way that our officers responded, the way that the leadership team was on scene, calling the shots, leading the officers. I just can't be more proud of the way that these officers responded.
And the group that was planning the march on DNC today, have they been, following all of the communication and all of the coordination with police so far?
Well, listen, the group themselves and the organizers, they left the park. They marched, and a large portion of that group marched. So what I'm not going to do is associate the group that stayed behind and breached the fence with their planned protests. There were peaceful people in the crowd. There were people who just wanted to have their voices heard. But again, when you have people who infiltrate a crowd and they want to commit acts of violence, vandalism, we're going to stop them. Nobody is going to come to Chicago and destroy this city. No one is going to come here and hurt people in our city. We're going to protect our...
But y'all got murder left and right. You got murder on your mind. Murder left and right. You guys have mass shootings every weekend, every other weekend. Hundreds of people dying. High crime rates. But congratulations on stopping the unarmed protesters chanting. Good job, right? They're not going to come here. They're not going to do... Bro.
Our city. It doesn't always look pretty, but what you saw...
It never looks pretty.
Today was training in action. What you saw today was constitutional and effective police.
So the first time these people ever do something, they're patting themselves on the back.
To stop a breach where people could have been harmed.
They breached the breach.
Today? Yes, there were arrests. I don't have that exact number right now, but we can get that to you.
Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you all.
All right, thank you, Chicago. Thank you.
We did a good job.
All right, let me find some stuff. Let's find some stuff to keep us busy. To me, it looks like they've kind of dispersed the protesters, but
first, let me just say, I strongly believe and take very seriously that we must acknowledge that the government of the United States stole land, took land from the tribe.
Hell no, Kamala.
And that there must be a restoration of that ownership for those lands that were possessed.
So, I mean, who is she talking about, though? Is it like the Native Americans or?
By the tribe. So that is a value I hold very dearly and very strongly. First, let me just say
Kamala. Lives of TikTok obtained insider training material from Advanced Auto Part detailing a complete DEI takeover of the company policy and culture. It includes race-based hiring practices, discriminating against white people, and encouraging employees to snitch. It's like North Korea. Your neighbors snitch on you, you get arrested, they beat you for years, and you might not even make it out alive. To snitch on your fellow workers who don't follow DEI policies. Is that for real?
Libs of TikTok has received documents pertaining to DEI and LGBTQ training being pushed inside Advanced Auto Parts, one of the most popular auto parts suppliers in the country. As part of their training, Advanced Auto Parts dives deep into diversity, equity, and inclusion with a vision to embrace, quote, the diversity of people, thoughts, skills, and experiences. So what do they mean by, quote, diversity of people? According to Advanced Auto Parts' diverse team, this means targeting underrepresented groups such as pride organizations and various other networks of minority groups. They even go as far as providing direct links for recruiters. Of course, one specific group of people is clearly absent for not being diverse enough. HR teams are expected to ensure the execution of DEI strategies throughout the company's hiring process to make sure recruitment is as diverse as possible. In fact, the company even pledged to increase its leadership representation of women and people of color separately by 25% by the year 2026.
What do you guys think about DEI?
Additionally, leaders of the company are
See, I don't have any problem. By the way, you're not missing anything with the DNC. I'm looking at that on the left. I'm just keeping an eye. There's really not really is commercials. There's some small speeches, but for the big people, I'll put them on the screen. But there's kind of not much happening too much right now. Okay. My thing is, listen, if they want to reach out to certain communities and try to like, hey, we're gonna pay for your training or something, we'll try to like whatever. As long as you're actually qualified for it, I don't like this whole quota based on race. It just sounds so crazy to me and weird. We're just gonna hire people based off of race to meet these racial quotas. Just hire the people that are qualified. I mean, if you want to like set up shop in some communities and like offer training, but the problem is that sometimes people talk about they have less, like the less requirements. Like there's just less like. We just want to get you in to meet the quota of I have a black person or a Spanish person or whatever else. I just want the qualified person. That's all I care about. You know?
Tasked with actively championing DEI policies throughout their teams, including holding peers and teams accountable for delivering DEI goals. As part of their company's cultural beliefs training, Advanced Auto Parts expects all employees to help promote an equitable, anti-racist...
I'm not promoting shit. What is that? That's not my burden. I'm working here. I'm a cashier. And, maybe I have to change battery here and there. What is it? It's not my burden. That's your burden. If you're coming up with all this stuff, that's your burden. You spend all this thousands of dollars. I'm making 10, I don't know, not 10, but 15, 20, maybe an hour. If I'm what do they make? I'm not sure what they make, but what's it my burden? That's your burden to do that. You do this. You go spend the money. You go in those communities. Let me see the CEO go into some of those communities. You want to push this stuff. Go into those communities then. So they want to promote and support an equitable, anti-racist environment for culture.
Environment, which is free from discrimination or harassment. One
of
the ways they will achieve this is by encouraging its employees to report on others who are not following DEI.
Microaggressions! Yo, it literally says, oh, let me move it over. It's kind of, I guess I don't have the screen set up the best way, but speak up when you see biased behavior. What's a microaggression? Microaggressions, discrimination, or other examples of team members not acting according to our DE&I values. Okay.
I values, or are engaging in biased behavior or microaggressions. Yet another company has decided to latch on to the woke mind virus, forcing a radical agenda of diversity and inclusion on its employees.
Yeah, that's a little weird. I mean, like I said, I don't mind if they feel like they want to try to like reach out to other communities and like set up, I don't know, a training facility and like encourage people. But you can have less requirements than everybody else. You need to meet the requirements. You can't just be handed it based on your color of your skin. You have to actually be qualified and good at what you do. And I feel like some of these environments just make like it's like a thing where it's like anti-white. Like you gotta feel horrible. That's why some of these people are. Some of these white people, they're like afraid and shit. You can't even be. You just can't even be white and stuff. It's like, I don't know. I didn't think, like, when I was growing up, we didn't think about this stuff. There wasn't even a thing. Like, we just, everybody, some people got along, some people didn't. We had some fights in school. Some people, whatever. I had my fair share of stuff. I just worked. I never thought about, like, I don't know. I just worked. That was it. I just worked. I had regular jobs for a long time. All right, let me see what else on Lips of TikTok. Lips of TikTok. Advanced Auto Parts supports sex change surgery for minors. Whoa, no, come on, man. Come on, man. Okay, so there's supposedly Advanced Auto Parts has a program called Spark, where employees earn points, which they can use to give to a charitable donation. One of the charities they offered is Trevor Project, which is a radical LGBTQ organization which promotes transing kids. Wow. And they tagged Advanced Auto Parts too. I wonder what sparks these companies to go down this route. I don't know. I guess to try to appeal to more of a mass audience or to not get canceled, I guess. The DNC is empty.
All in for Kamala Harris.
Let me see what the crowd looks like right now. DNC.
Please welcome California Representative Robert Garcia.
California. I don't know. Oh, this is one I wanted to show you guys. I sent it to myself. Venezuelan gangs took over apartment buildings in Colorado and charged the tenants rent. I can't. That's so hard for me to believe. As they're the landlords, they robbed stores, including gun stores, and violent crime skyrocketed. Border Shazar. I always forget how they say that. Kamala Harris allowed this to happen. She's intentionally destroying America.
If I told you this was happening in 2024, would you believe me? Let me tell you how crazy this is. In Aurora, Colorado, there's a Venezuelan gang that has taken over 2 apartment buildings. I kid you not. The landowner has contacted the local authorities. They said there's nothing they can do about it. That's squatter laws, bro. I kid you not. Look this up. Number 2, he went to the FBI. They said there's nothing they can do. And he even went to the marshals, y'all. And this Venezuelan gang has taken over the apartment building. They're charging the tenants inside rent money like they're the landlords. Meanwhile, the real landlord can't get these people evicted. All the people that's leaving the apartment buildings, as soon as they leave, these Venezuelan gang members are just moving in more gang members to a point where they are taking over the building with guns. It's no more security there. Like, look this up right now. And this is exactly what I was talking about like 2 weeks ago. Oh, not even 2 weeks ago on a couple of my videos. This is what they want. Attack within. Y'all better stay safe. Y'all better stay safe. This is what they want. For the country to be attacked from within. Black people versus the brown people. Let them fight it out. You see what I'm saying? Y'all better stay safe. It's getting crazy out here. Because it's going to get to a point where it's going to start affecting you. You may not live in Aurora, Colorado, but
that's what I think for a lot of people. That most of these people, it doesn't affect them. Once it starts affecting these people in their neighborhood and like it's causing a problem, that's when they're going to care. Most of these people, if it doesn't affect them, they don't give a fuck and they just vote how they vote because that's how they're told to vote. But
the fact that it's happening, man, this is crazy. Y'all better stay safe. Man. I've been seeing videos about the same Venezuelan people be in the stores looking to kidnap people and child trafficking. It's going to shambles. And y'all telling me Trump ain't needed? And y'all telling
Yeah, check this out. I can't believe I've been using this the wrong way the entire time. Check this out. This is so funny. Let's get a little bit of laughs going in. I can't believe I've been using this wrong all this time. He's barricaded himself inside and watching the football game and keeping his kid out. Oh shit. Mira in Cancun.
Microaggression equals rolling your eyes at a work meeting when anyone but a white man is speaking.
Oh, that I guess so. Yeah, maybe that's what they call it. I guess you can consider that microaggression. Followed outside by sir for not tipping. Tipping culture is out of control. I had an incident like that. Let's watch this video first. I've told the story many times, but let's watch this.
Like, I really don't have any cash, but a tip is an option. Though.
Correct. And so that's what I'm saying. If my services were good enough, hopefully it was, then, you know, I would be deserving of a tip for you tonight.
I get it, but who really comes outside and asks you for a tip, though? I'm just saying, though. Like, I work off tips every day, though. Really? You know what I do. I work off tips every day. Only reason I didn't tip is because I didn't have any cash.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I have Cash App as well, because everyone doesn't carry Cash App.
Oh, well, if you got Cash App, I can send it to you, but I don't know.
Damn, he came out for the Cash App.
What people need to understand is a tip is like an option. It's not. It's not something that you have to do. You get what I'm trying to say?
Usually it's just the right thing to do.
Yeah, I mean,
especially when somebody's serving you and they're working hard. You know?
Yeah, but I get it.
I'm not saying it's wrong. If you really did do a decent job or a good job, those people do work hard. They work based off tips and stuff. I mean, they get base pay, but it's less base pay than normal.
I do.
This is kind of crazy.
I'm sure you understand.
Everybody doesn't tip me though.
They should.
Everybody doesn't tip me though.
That's our job to like enlighten people, like the importance of tipping.
I know the importance of tipping, but I don't have to tip all the time though if I don't want to. Correct. But anyways, you can give me your Cash App though.
Yes, ma'am.
And I'll make sure that you get something.
I greatly appreciate it.
Okay.
What you gonna send, $1?
Dollar sign.
Hold on, hold on. Wait. Let me put this down here because I don't really like to not do it. Yeah, put it right there.
Yes, ma'am.
So I can transfer the money and give it to you. I don't.
He's being polite.
Don't tip me.
It's a little weird to come out there, but
you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
I don't play about that, but
I'll try to.
It wasn't not a big deal to me.
It's just, we was a little slow tonight, and I'm trying to, sometimes it's hard out here.
No, it's definitely hard.
I greatly appreciate that.
That's it. What is the name?
It's gonna be Patrick Smith. And when you look it up under that phone number with the dollar sign in front of it, it'll pop right up.
I got you.
Yes, ma'am.
You too.
Okay, and I can't knock him. I mean, I've never worked in that type of industry, but hey, he went out there, he got his money. The incident I had was much different. It was a long time ago, but it was one time I went to Red Lobster with my family. I was dating a girl at the time, and my family was there, and there was this waitress that was like just nasty, like the whole time for no reason. And even at one point, we got the wrong order, and I was just like, "Hey, like this is the wrong." I'm not one of those people. Like, there's some people. Like, I have an uncle that's a chef, and sometimes when he goes out, he can be a little much because everything has to be to his thing. Like, I wouldn't want to deal with somebody like that. But I don't really, even if the thing is kind of not the best, I won't really say anything. But she was nasty the whole time. I feel like it was embarrassing to be there with this lady, and then she got the wrong order, which we didn't blame her. I didn't blame her. I just said, "Hey, can you fix this, or can you change this out?" She's like, "It wasn't me. It's the people in the back." I'm like, "Not saying it was you. Just can you fix it?" It's like the whole thing was this like weird ordeal, and she kept telling us about the stuff that was going on in her life, which it was a little odd too. It was just a really weird, and one of the worst interactions I've had. And so by the end, because she had like an attitude the whole time too, I was like fucking done. And so my mother, she was like, because I was like, "What are we gonna tip her?" And I was like, I really feel like if you did really, really bad, I understand people are overwhelmed. Sometimes there's so many tables, maybe somebody called out. She was just nasty for no reason. And so my mother went and pulled out some pennies, and I pulled out some change in my wallet at the time, and I put that shit down because that's all she deserved. Anyway, so we get up and walk out, walk into the car. It was close to the holiday time. And yeah, it was close to the holiday time. And the lady, I turn around because I hear somebody yelling. I'm already way in the parking lot, and I hear some, "Hey, yeah." So I turn around, and it's the lady holding the change in her hand. "Thank you." being sarcastic and stuff. And so I got pissed. I was like, you know what? Fuck that. I went back inside and I talked to the manager, and I got half of the bill back, and that was it. Never heard from her again. There was only one other time too that I remember that there was like, I didn't make a fuss, but like the service was so bad. It was at this barbecue place. The order was wrong. I didn't make a big deal of it, but the food was taking so long. The waitress was really bad that I said, you know what? I'm good. She's like, what are you talking about? I was like, nah. We're not going to eat anything. We're leaving. We just got up and left. It was just really, really bad. I just feel like sometimes two people treat you how you let them treat you, So if you're not going to provide just the basics, the very, very basic minimum, I'm out. I'm not going to waste my time. I'll go somewhere. I'll drive to another restaurant. I'm not going to do that. I don't think it should be forced if it's really, really bad, I've tipped people that have done bad, like not been the best. But I see, okay, they're overwhelmed. There's a lot of people, whatever. All right, let me see what else. There's another one that I wanted to pull up. Kamala. I guess the DNC is not that interesting. Oh my God.
Whoa, Mike, whoa. Hey. Whoa.
I think I actually overtip because I sometimes just feel like, all right, I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the service and stuff. Even Uber Eats, I think I overtip a lot sometimes. But
we're going to the Harris Bullets rally.
I don't know if this is copyright. Yeah, we're going to the rally. Yeah, oh yeah, Swifties. Yeah. Just something that a single man there lives. That was the time of my life. Praying mantis submerged in water draw parasite. What? Oh my God. What the hell is that? What's growing out of it? That's the parasite? That's not letting it get away either. What? It is disgusted. Oh my God. Oh shit, the parasite attacking it. Oh shit. Oh, the parasite. Trying to get away. Wow. I never seen that. I didn't know they can get parasites like that. Okay, I think maybe it's gone. Damn, bro. Ugh. Imagine you had something like that inside of you. You ever watch those shows? There's a show that like people with parasites or like things inside of them crawling inside of them. I want to see this. I had to taste the food.
Money, so refund me my money. You just said you was gonna refund my money. You just said you was gonna refund me my money, so refund me my money.
It's because we thought that your food
No,
was
man. I had to taste the food. 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 I don't like it.
Yo, she's had it.
I want my refund. I had to taste the food. I had to taste my food.
Did you see
How much of it did
the
he eat?
sign in here?
No, I want my refund. Well, I was just gonna give me a refund. I don't like the food. I've been coming here all my life, and the food, I'm not used to the food space like this. No. I don't always fucking play. Who's you yelling at?
God,
Stop
bro,
yelling at
so
me.
crazy.
Stop yelling at me. Stop yelling at me. Hit me.
Bro.
Hit me. Hit me. Hit me.
Hit me? You want to get hit?
Hit me. Hit me. Hit me. Hit me. Hit me. No, I don't want it.
Yeah, we won't throw
No,
it.
I want my refund.
Have you seen that?
No.
Have you seen
Bro, I
that?
only ate 2 wings. I don't like it. It's tough.
It's only
So-
you who's always complaining.
No, I'm not always complaining.
Oh shit! She said you always complaining and whining and bitching. God, I see you here all the time.
I don't always complain about my food. No, I don't. No, I don't.
I'm tired of you. Take
I
your
don't
business
always
somewhere
complain
else.
about my food. I want.
So yeah, he ate. Looks like he ate 2 wings. I guess I don't know how much of the rice or whatever, but
I want my. Bro, no, bro. No, bro.
DJ,
No.
it's always you.
No, it's not always me.
It's always
No, it's not.
Hey, that actually looks like more than 2, maybe. I don't know.
No, it's not. Ever since Carlos left the store, everything been fucked up.
Damn, who's Carlos? Damn, it's not like they're in a relationship.
Everything been fucked up. Everything fucked up. No.
That Carlos is like this. Carlos
Yeah,
is
yeah,
like
y'all know.
You're always saying that. So they've known each other for a while. Maybe he really has been going there forever. It's like I guess it's a Chinese food restaurant. They have like some type of quarrels. Like he's been going there for a while.
Y'all nasty as fuck.
Oh,
Nasty. Y'all nasty.
You're always complaining.
No, I'm not always
damn! She said you're always complaining.
if my food ain't right, my food ain't right. Bro, I'm 28 years old. I've been coming here since I was young. Where the fuck you come from? Where the fuck you come from? Where the fuck you come from? Where you come from? Go back to your country.
And so,
Oh hell no! You said go back to your country. Wow, this is crazy.
Go back to your country.
and so,
Fuck.
what do you mean go back to my country?
Uh-oh. If he was white, he'd be fired and lose his job and everything.
You are to go back to your country.
I'm in my country. I'm in my country. I'm in my country. Da, 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 da.
It's a little over the top. It's a little over the top. I mean, I would have tried to get a refund maybe if I didn't like the food, but maybe he's doing it for TikTok. I don't know.
Where the man at that be here? Where the man at that be here?
If the food really is bad, though, I think they should just, for the $10 or whatever the thing is, all right, listen, here's your refund. Just call it a day. Sometimes it's not worth like the $10 or whatever the shit is, I don't know. As a business, you got money coming in, coming out. All right, like.
Man, I wouldn't even order from here, man. Go somewhere.
Unless he's done this before. If he's like he does this habitually, like every other month you're trying to pull this, the food don't taste good, want a refund.
What else, bro? Man, hey.
Yes.
Remake my food or give me my refund.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon.
You got the Apple Watch too. Okay.
I'd be wrong if I throw it in your face.
What?
Just let me get the shrimp fried rice.
That'd be the soul.
Like, you remember your
Shrimp fried rice.
How many toppings?
Let me get the 10 honey-cut wings. No onions.
No, I don't always complain and return my food. What is you talking about? I don't even complain about my food.
So if that's true, then I could understand. If it's true, I could understand why they're like, you know what, we're putting our feet down. Fuck that. All right, you're not gonna keep taking advantage of me. You're always saying this is wrong. This is wrong. You eat 2, 3, 4 chicken wings, eat some of the rice, and then want to return and get a refund and come back next month and do the same shit. I don't know. If that's what it is, I'd be done too. I'm not gonna keep letting you.
The food don't even taste right.
But I thought some of these places ban you after all, right? Or Seinfeld, they ban your ass. I forgot what it was that the Chinese food episode. They got banned. So they try to like order under somebody else.
What's the flavor? So you got 5 pot wings, 3 fried rice,
10
onion,
cut.
Okay.
10 cut.
Okay, thank you. Okay.
He's gonna get that floor sandwich next one, right? I mean, if you keep coming back to the same, I sometimes think about that too. Like if you go to a place, I don't know. Like, is your food really gonna be clean? Like,
You're gonna tell me that you can't?
Can I scan your app, please?
You can't. You told me you can't fulfill my order.
Can I scan your app, please?
Yeah, after you answered my question.
Can I scan your app, please?
You're acting very hostile.
I'm not. I'm asking you to scan
Okay,
your app.
and I'm asking you. You're telling me you couldn't blend my smoothie.
Your app so I can give you your refund. You're holding up the line.
No, you're holding up the line.
You're holding up the line. Can I get?
I
what drive-through
need
shit?
you to confirm that you said.
Can I get you your refund, ma'am? Would you like your refund?
Ma'am.
I don't like to be recorded. I don't
Okay,
No soup
but
for
you
you,
told
Harley.
me that you couldn't blend my smoothie.
Can I get your card so I can
No, not until you confirm why you couldn't make my smoothie right.
Can you give me your card so I can...
Did you hear me? No.
I hear you. I'm not deaf.
Okay.
I'm not. Can I get your...
I'm asking you to confirm you couldn't make my smoothie.
Cash because you're being very inconsiderate to the people behind you right now. And I don't appreciate you recording me and having your phone in my face.
It's not in your face.
So, it is in my face?
This is here and you're there.
Understandable, but you're being very inconsiderate to the people behind
I would have just called the manager at this point.
you. And I'm just trying to help you at the moment.
I'd like
to get your gift card, please.
Can you just give me the cash and my receipt with your name on it?
Your gift card?
No, ma'am.
Can I get your gift card?
No, ma'am. Just give me the cash. That's fine.
Change is 1056.
You wrote your name on the receipt?
Have a good day.
All right.
Oh! She closed the door on her. I used to work at CVS long time. It was one of the first jobs, probably I think like the second job that I ever had. I used to work at CVS, and so I dealt with customers all the time. And once in a while, I would have people that just treat you like shit because they feel like you're inferior because you're like a cashier. I was a cashier for a little while, and then I was a pharmacy tech. And even as a pharmacy tech, some people they treat you like shit. They talk down on you. And the funniest thing to me is sometimes they'd be like, you know what? I'm going to Walgreens. And I swear to you, what I would do is I'd be like, oh no, please don't go. Okay, all right, yeah, I'm good. All right, because honestly, I didn't give a fuck. Like, what is that? I'm getting paid this hourly thing. I was young. Like, you're going to see Walgreens. That's going to hurt me or something. All right, thank you. For me, like, it's a blessing. You're gone. I'd rather you be gone. But I remember there were some people that there was, let me tell you, there were some really nice people. Like, there was people that remembered my birthday. They'd sometimes, because I used to treat people really good. They'd bring me a gift card or they'll bring me like a present. There were some people that were in there all the time for themselves or like, their mother or their father that was elderly. So there were some really nice people that like took care of me. Like, oh, hey, it's your birthday. Here, take that. There was some really nice, but once in a while you'd have these kind of crazy people. And I remember sometimes there would be these people that'd be like, oh, it's supposed to be 10 cents off. Like the price was off by 10 cents or 5 cents, which I'm not knocking somebody, but honestly, because by the end of the day as a cashier, I'd have all this extra change on the side of my thing. There's been times where I pull out a quarter out of my own wallet. Here you go. All right. No, don't worry about it. Here's the quarter. Bye. Take care. Just to not deal with this shit. Bye. But some people just want to start something. I'll take care of your 10 cents. Take care. Full grown man having a tantrum.
Now he back there. I back then.
Uh-oh.
All these fucking parking. And he pull up right the fuck here. What he want to share with me? He want to still smoke some goddamn stink-ass fucking cigarette. God damn.
Oh, shit.
Fuck America. Let's go,
Fuck
man.
Fuck America? What does this have to do with America? What?
What he want to share with me?
You got a nice car, though. I don't know what this is.
He want to still smoke some goddamn stink-ass fucking cigarette. God damn. Fuck America. Let's go, man. God damn. Now he back there. I back then. All these fucking parking. And he put.
Oh, he's pissed that the guy got next to him. Was that a RAV? I was going to get a RAV, but then I sat in a RAV and I didn't feel a RAV. And I got a different car that I actually really, really love. An American car.
Right the fuck here. What he want to share with me? He want to still smoke some goddamn stink-ass fucking cigarette. God damn. Fuck America. Let's go, man. God damn.
Damn, I think is that an F-250 or something? Nobody big speaking yet. Act ratchet in other countries get rightfully denied.
Not yelling. No, because you trying to say that we can't get in. Why we can't get in? Right. So she keeps saying we yelling. We're not yelling. I'm not yelling. This is how regular talk. You can't tell somebody how they regularly talk. I'm not from this country, so.
Okay, so you better act right. You're not from this country. You think you got all these rules or these privileges and stuff in another country? You might not. They don't give a fuck about you. What's funny about these people that talk shit about this country all the time? Okay, so go over there and see how you get treated.
Okay, so what? So we can't get in or we can get in?
You think they care about being canceled? Some other country?
Okay, we gotta check in. So you need to move out the way. Your boss told you we gotta check in. I'm recording, so.
You know that's not allowed to take anybody.
And some places over there, I think that there was that streamer, what's his name, Neon. He was streaming and recording. They locked his ass up.
Video.
Listen,
I can report you now.
And I can report.
What did he say? Oh, he said report you. I thought he said I was going to deport you. I thought he said, we're going to deport you.
Listen,
I can report you now.
And I can report you because this is where my state is. Not yelling.
Wow. Yo, I mean, there was that story from North Korea, infamous story. North Korea, the guy that went to visit, I forgot his name. I was watching a documentary recently. North Korea, man. North Korea, man steals poster. They accused him of stealing a poster, but I think it was complete bullshit. It's really kind of a sad story. A young guy. His name was Otto Warmbier. And he went there with these people. He was young, and right when he was leaving, he was about to get on the plane, they detained him, and they said that he tried to steal a poster. But if you look at the video, it's like this shadowy figure. A lot of people said that North Korea like set him up and tried to send a message. And so he got locked up and he was beat, ruthlessly beat, and put in a coma. And eventually, like, I don't know, a year or something later, it came with some negotiations. Trump negotiated something, actually. And they got him home, but he was in a coma. And when he got home, he was in such bad condition. He was in a coma for months and months and months and months, and they got him home like that. They got a plane. His parents made the decision to like let him go. He was just like a you know, for lack of a better word, vegetable. It was really sad. Brain damage. They beat the shit out of that kid, man. She took off without paying for her manicure.
New Caney peeps, be on the lookout. We got a nail salon bandit. She walked out on her tab and she fled on foot.
You have to pay.
You can't hit me.
You have to pay. I will post you on the Facebook and everything. You not pay.
Can we get a come on down?
No, anh đi nó hỏi anh đừng có đụng nó.
Oh, she's running. Oh my god.
Mình có video mà. Anh đừng có đụng nó.
They beat that kid so bad.
They
said he had brain damage. I think he didn't look anything like he looked like, you know, before they took him in. Those encampments they have, they beat people, torture him, all kinds of stuff. Wait, that's Grizzy? No, that's not Grizzy. That's Grizzy. Okay.
Ai ngồi cảnh sát cho em, tại vì tao quay nó.
Yo, you tripping me out. That's not Grizzy. Wait. It said, no. Grizzy posted it. Grizzy Hood News. Oh, I didn't know she was on TikTok. Bro, but that's not Grizzy. I guess she posted the video, but...
Anh ngồi cảnh sát
Petty
cho em.
thief.
Wage work for once and for all.
She ran. She really ran. You know what I did? I got a bad pedicure at one place. Not too long ago, I think months ago. Before I moved here though, but months and months ago. I paid them, but my foot looked almost exactly the same as when I went in. I took a picture of my foot up close. And I posted that shit as a review. Yeah. Two big ass close-ups of my foot. I didn't tip either. I just paid what I had to pay, but it was bad. There was one time too where this person like shaved this part of there's a video on YouTube I have. me see if I can find it. It was so bad. It was the worst haircut I've ever gotten. Well, there was one time in New York where they messed me up so bad they had to cut me bald. That was bad. That was really bad, man. That was so bad. They had to cut me bald. It was so bad. So maybe that's the worst one, but the second to worst one was here in Florida. I even did a little video. I don't know how this happened. I don't even understand it. Okay. Let's see, barbershop. Did I do a live on it? Barbershop. Maybe it's under a haircut. This was so insane. I can't find it. Haircuts. Oh, I know the video's still somewhere, but not showing. That sucks. All right. Weird. Maybe just barber. I found it. That's weird. That was that hard to find, but let's see. Oh my god. Bro, all right, I'm gonna show you guys how bad this shit was. Oh my god. Here we go, man. Here we go. I'm gonna roast myself, bro. Well, you guys are gonna roast me or whatever. I'm gonna reveal what it looks like. Oh my god. God help me. Boom. Oh my god. It looks so much worse on camera. How? Like, how now? Brown cow. I don't even know how I walked out, and I didn't make a whole like thing or whatever. I thought it went kind of low, but I didn't realize until like I got home. And so I took a picture, up front. I took a picture of that, my face, everything, and I put it on a review, 1 star. I put that shit, and I went back to the barber at some point, months and months later, and they were like, "Hey man, like we'll give you a free haircut, and we'll take care of you if you could just take down the review." Cause it was bad, bro. Like, imagine you look up a haircut place, 1970 cowboy. Imagine you look up a haircut place, and this is the first thing you see with a 1 star. It was so bad. I never showed you that, Nat. So bad, so bad. One of the worst, second to worst haircuts I've ever gotten. And it took a while for that shit to come back. Really, really bad. My God. He did me dirty, right? I don't know. I should have never walked out of there. This is one of those situations that I probably shouldn't have paid. I should have just, all right, yo, I'm leaving. But I plastered that shit on their page on Google reviews. My God.
New KNP.
Get that. Trans woman is cleared of flashing her penis at Ohio YMCA after judge ruled she's too fat for her genitals to be visible. There's no way. Daily Mail's really that's the headline of the article. Hold on. Let's verify that. I mean, I'm sure it's legit. Trans woman is cleared. There's no way. A flashing penis because you couldn't see it. Oh my God. It's a real article, but this is from 2023. Okay. I never heard of this story. May 2023. Darren Gillines, who goes by the name of Rachel, was found not guilty on 3 counts of indecent exposure. That's the thing that gets me. It's like any other man would have been charged for this shit had they like been exposing themselves. But I guess if you identify something else, you'll be excluded. After agreeing that the size of her belly meant it would be impossible for anybody to see her penis. That's the defense attorney must be good. 31 years old, had several complaints made against her dating back to 2021 with at least 3 people complaining that they saw a naked male in the female locker room. One of the complaints stated that there were just 3 juveniles present during the incident, with a woman going to the front desk to report the issue. She was reassured by her worker that it was actually a woman. Oh man. And that she shouldn't have been disturbed by the incident. Damn, bro. I don't know what to say. I guess it's not surprising, but so this was in YMCA, so maybe it's like a gym type of area. Some of those guys in the gym are kind of weird though. Like some of them are like a little too like I feel like they're hoping for somebody to like just walking around naked and shit, things hanging out. Yeah, that's an extent. That's a magazine. Wow. Oh hell no! Yo, is that a desert eagle? Oh! That's not eagle. That's not eagle. That's kind of gangster. There's no way the barrel on that 1911 ain't gonna last too long. Is that an old Colt? Yeah, what gun is that? That's what I'm like. There was a guy on YouTube that had like a 50 cal that he was shooting really fast. I think it was a Desert Eagle or something. I don't know. That's a switch on a 40. Crazy ass. Speaking of farms, I went to my son's last night and he bought his wife a purple 8. Oh, that's nice. I actually want to see that. If you have a picture, send me a picture of that. I haven't been in the range in a while. I really need to get my ass back in the range. Because I really feel like if you don't practice, especially being a newbie, you lose it. I need to get back in there. We've been talking about it for a while. They have a really cool one that has all this, like, it's not just a piece of paper and you wind it down to whatever that. They have one that has like it's like a game. You're actually shooting a real gun and bullets, but it has like all these different games and like zombie. You could shoot at zombie. It's kind of dope. I don't know if that's going to take away from learning and practicing, but don't do drugs in prison. Damn, guys. Woo! They're writing on his head with a Sharpie, permanent marker. Wow. Free us. Damn. We saw that earlier today. So true. You're not hungry, you're bored. Shut the damn door. Oh, I shouldn't have shown that. I didn't know he was gonna punch him. That's how Russia deals with shit in other countries. He just knocked this person out. Damn. Wow. Oh, the whipped cream that do for dogs, yeah.
Some economic policies last week. Yeah. Can you explain how you're going to pay for those? And can you give us a sense of what other policies you want to unveil going forward?
Sure. Well, I mean, you just look at it in terms of what we are talking about, for example, around children and the child tax credit and extending the EITC. It's at $6,000 for the first year of a child's life. The return on that investment in terms of what that will do and what it will pay for will be tremendous. We've seen it when we did it in the first year of our administration. We reduced child poverty by over 50%. So that's a lot of the work. And then what we're doing in terms of the tax credits, we know that there's a great return on that investment. And when we increase home ownership in America, what that means...
Home ownership to who? Illegal people or the legal?
In terms of increasing the tax base, not to mention property tax base, what that does to fund schools. Again, return on investment. I think it's a mistake for any person who talks about public policy to not critically evaluate how you measure the return on investment. When you are strengthening neighborhoods, strengthening communities, and in particular the economy of those communities, and investing in a broad-based economy, everybody benefits and it pays for itself.
All right, somebody's singing. Hear me, oh. Well, maybe I'll call it for now. I don't know, and maybe come back on Biden talks. Black voter in Kenosha stuns ABC reporter. I'm leaning towards Trump.
Astonishing what Melody Davey has not bought in. Trump's rhetoric has clearly had an effect on her in an astonishing way.
Have you decided who you want to vote for?
Honestly, no. I'm leaning towards Trump.
And why is that?
A lot of the stuff Kamala says is kind of like what Trump has said, like no taxes on tips was something that was kind of reiterated by Trump beforehand. She's just kind of been caught up in a lot of lies.
Like what?
The reporter doesn't like
I think lying about her heritage was one of them.
You think she lied about her heritage?
The reporter's pissed. Oh, she's mad.
Yeah, I believe she's just Indian. I don't think she's black.
She is always identified as black. She is half Indian.
Well, I think that's something we can definitely agree to disagree on.
And there was no convincing her otherwise.
Oh, they were mad. They were mad. Ooh, love it. Jam Cracker, thank you so much for the 5 memberships. Whoop. JB, that's what I'm thinking. He's probably gonna be last. 8:30, maybe another hour. Probably gonna be last. Give this man a fat raise.
Give me the stuff. Give me the stuff.
Oh. Oh shit, he's not having it. I'm willing to die for this shit.
Stop it. Go ahead, I can see you. Give me it. Give me the one of those.
Stop it, you fucking talking.
Oh shit.
Stop this bastard.
Oh. Oh, he's not having it.
Give me the stuff.
I used to work with this manager. I used to work with this Indian guy at CBS, and his working at he put his life on the line. Like he was like dying for the shit, and somebody would steal. I remember one time he tackled somebody, and he was like this short little Indian guy. He was throwing down a couple of times. Like, this guy's crazy. The first time in his life, lifelong Democrat voting for Republican.
Trump or Kamala Harris?
I have something to say.
Say it.
I spent the last 12 years living in San Francisco. Kamala Harris's policies were the detriment of the entire city. I am a Democrat through and through, but Kamala Harris's policies were the detriment to San Francisco. When you did the math and you saw that it was $60,000 per homeless person and nobody actually had a real way of finalizing and fixing the situation, there was only 2 options. Do we blame it on Gavin Newsom or do we blame it on Kamala Harris? Kamala Harris laundered a lot of money trying to fix homelessness. Can I tell you right now, I've been a Democrat my whole life. And this will be the first year that I ever vote Republican because Kamala Harris, her policies are awful.
Trump 2024, we want you, man.
Oh, okay. That's gonna.
There ain't nothing but black people in here. Y'all so ghetto. Hurry up.
Yeah, what is this? What is this?
What in Broadway? 20 what in Broadway? There ain't nothing but black people in here. Y'all so ghetto. Hurry up.
Damn.
Black man, bitch. Call y'all boyfriends up here, y'all baby daddies. Bitch, I will act a fool. Y'all just don't know. Call everybody you know, bitch. They better hurry up.
Oh, wait. Why did he push this person though? Oh, because he's trying to go out or something? Oh, shit! Oh, shit, he's down.
Don't lose your job. You gonna lose your job? You gonna lose your job? I'm in the lobby.
Yo, these people are crazy, man. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Wow. Somebody said post the rest of the video. Oh, shit. That was wild.
I'm recording this shit for them.
How's he doing? Oh, he stole the stuff. And you got a mask.
License plates on it.
They're moving quick. I need to put up the back.
All that shit's gonna fall out of his trunk, though.
Yeah.
Look, it's gonna fall out. Maybe not.
What the fuck?
I wonder what that was. Why did he said? Why didn't you put the cart back?
Please tell me. Quick question. Please tell me how illegal immigrants are more important than the Americans. Please tell me how illegal immigrants are more important than homeless people sleeping on the streets. Please tell me how the illegal immigrants are more important than veterans who served this country so we can have the freedoms that we have today. I'm talking to one of you liberals, you crybaby Gen Zs. I'm talking.
Oh shit! I mean, he's not wrong though. Some of the very basic, it doesn't take, you know, I think too much about it. It's very basic questions that are really valid questions. With this immigration stuff that's happening, the illegal immigration, the wide open borders, it feels like.
I'm talking to anybody who thinks that it's okay to put tampons in 8th grade boys' bathrooms. I'm talking to you.
Oh
yeah, and all the black people who mad because I'm supporting Trump. Fuck out of here. Quick question.
Oh, shit. Be careful, man. Be careful, hey. I still love this clip so much.
Hey, New York, shut the fuck up, New York. Hey, boo yourselves. Boo yourselves, New York. Hey, New York, New York, New York, you're just like Mike Tyson. You were good 20 years ago. Fuck you, New York. Fuck you. Dumbass Democratic City.
Yo!
Hey, New York.
This guy's wildin'. Apparently, they said because he got booed, he snapped on his people. How would you feel if a girl proposed to you? Uh-oh. She's like in a wedding dress.
Adesso guarda.
It's not a wedding dress. He's like, what the hell? What is this?
Cioè, guarda dove te l'ha detto, guarda lo scenario.
Kamala Harris and Tim's bus tour. Biden, Melissa, he's not on yet, but I did hear that I heard he was going to make some type of speech, maybe farewell. He was going to do some type, he was going to say like a goodbye type of thing from what I heard earlier today. I read that somewhere. And then he's not going to talk again during this DNC thing. He's just going to talk tonight. That's what I heard. But I'm assuming he's going to be the last person, just like Trump for the RNC was the last person. You know, I feel like he's probably going to be the last person tonight.
Percent of our country is given over to farming. We grow plants to feed animals, to feed people. If we were all vegan tomorrow, not in this tent obviously, but the whole country, if the whole country was vegan tomorrow, we could give back 75% of all that farmland. So that equates to 50% of our entire land area as a country. And that's land that we took from nature. It's driven the decline of nature in our country, and we can give it back, and we can rewild our country by simply changing what we eat. 75%.
Okay, I guess. This guy out there saying we should end farming and give 75% of Britain's land back to nature. Apparently, food security and farming jobs don't matter in this fantasy world. Guy stealing from a store. Cricket. Runs out. Takes off. Oh, it drops the phone or his phone. I think he cracked it. Oh my god. I gotta play that. Grumpy old man in wheelchair shakes a painter's ladder. Oh, complaining it's blocking the sidewalk. I remember that. And the person fell. Look at this person. Ticked off. Man. Oh my god. Gee. Oh god. It was in 2019. I'd at least kick his chair or something. I don't know. Amazon Prime driver forces his way through a group of motorcycles. By the way, there was the other day some Prime driver fell asleep at the wheel and crashed into a bunch of trees. Oh, he's over it. Got time for this shit. Oh my god. Yo, trying to make them deliveries. Oh, they're pissed. I'm pissed at him. Oh, I think he clipped somebody. Oh, shit. I would have hit that bike. No, I'm just kidding. Damn. Bikers were upset.
On the street, but there's a catch.
Amsterdam has public urinals located throughout the city.
In Amsterdam, the city has designated men's street urinals that blend into the urban landscape, often mistaken for newspaper stands or even tourist spots. These open-top urinals allow people to see if they're occupied, and your face remains visible to passers-by. Lacking a water system, these urinals use simple drains, typically located near rivers or canals for straightforward waste disposal. Sanitation workers regularly clean them, with rainwater helping to keep them tidy as well. Designed mainly for tourists, these urinals are easy to spot and provide a convenient solution for those in desperate need. Out late at night with no toilets, no
bathrooms over there?
Problem, you can use the street to urinate. They also offer a safer option for those who might otherwise find themselves in the canal while trying to find a discreet spot. These urinals not only make it easy for locals, but also tourists.
Teabag the other day sent me something really gangster. Let me see if I can find it. I'll play this.
In an exclusive undercover video, a co-author of Project 2025 saying that Donald Trump, quote, blessed the work he's doing now.
He's been at our organization. He's raised money for our organization. He's blessed it. So he's very supportive of what we do.
He doesn't want freedom. He only wants control.
I know Donald Trump's type. I'm bringing.
These are the stakes.
Project 2025 wants to take our country backward.
This is our fight.
We are not going back.
Yeah, woo! I guess.
Please welcome Michigan State Senator Mallory McMorrow.
Okay, so that's still going on. Let me show this. Teabag sent me this the other day, and I thought it was so dope. I want some shit like this. I need something like this.
This device will protect your house. Made in South Africa, it's a special kind of gun that doesn't hurt people badly. Instead, it shoots a soft 17mm bullet like the ones police use to stop riots. You can control it using your cell phone or a special security room. This way, you can stop intruders from getting into your home without hurting them too much.
On an automated shooter.
Now you know. This device will protect your house. Made in South Africa, it's a special kind of gun that doesn't
I don't know if it's legal here, but
hurt people badly. Instead, it shoots a soft 17mm bullet like the ones
I put that shit right outside my door.
Police use to stop riot.
When the ring goes off, you know that sound, and my gun thing activates. The gun turret activates too.
You can control it using your cell phone or a special security room. This way, you can stop intruders from getting into your home without hurting them too much.
You can't have it in the U.S., really? Even if you had a home? I need that in my life.
You know, this device will protect your house. Made in South Africa, it's a special kind of gun that doesn't hurt people badly. Instead, it shoots a soft 17mm bullet like the ones police use to stop riots. You can control it using your cell phone or a special security room. This way, you can stop intruders.
That's so dope. I'm sure in Africa, like the way things are, it's so crazy, and the farmers getting killed over there. You know, it's nuts over there. I heard a lot of stories about Africa. All right, I'm going to use the restroom, and I'm going to go tell the baby goodnight. I'll be back. I don't know if I should get off or just get off and come back. I don't know, wait till... The only reason I come back is for, I guess, Biden. I don't know. I could wait, I guess. Well, I'll be back. Let me go do this. Oh, there might be a barricade, though. We're better off doing a barricade. Uh-oh, there might be a barricade. All right, let me put this on. I'll be right back.
If Donald Trump gets back into the White House, he's going to fire civil servants like intelligence officers, engineers, and even federal prosecutors if he decides that they don't serve his personal agenda. They're talking about replacing the entire federal government with an army of loyalists who answer only to Donald Trump. I know. All right, then. Okay. Page 873. It says, quote, conservatives have long believed in either ending law enforcement activities of independent agencies or ending their independent status. Again, that sounds pretty boring. But what it means is that under Project 2025, Donald Trump would be able to weaponize the Department of Justice to go after his political opponents. He could even turn the FBI into his own personal police force. That is not how it works in America. That's how it works in dictatorships. And that's exactly what Donald Trump and his MAGA minions have in mind. An expansion of presidential powers like no president has ever had or should ever have. Now, by the way, if you're asking if any of this is even legal, well, remember, thanks to Donald Trump's hand-picked Supreme Court, he's now completely immune from prosecution, even if he breaks the law. But that's not who we are, because we believe in a government of the people, by the people, and for the people. Not the government of Donald Trump, by Donald Trump, and for Donald Trump. We believe in the separation of powers and the rule of law. We believe in a system built up to serve everyone, not breaking a system to serve one petty, selfish man. The truth is, there's only one way to stop him, and to stop Project 2025. How do we do it? We elect Kamala Harris this November! We'll be back tomorrow night to tell you what Project 2025 means for your pocketbook.
Please welcome California Senator LaFonza Butler.
Hello, Democrats. California delegates, make some noise. It's great to see so many familiar faces. And I can't forget the state that I was born and raised in. Mississippi Democrats, let everybody hear you. Democrats, before I joined the Senate, I was a leader in the labor movement. So I know a champion for the people when I see one. I met Kamala Harris when she was district attorney, and I was president of a large care workers union. We hit it off right away. What really impressed me was how well she got to know my family. My wife, Naniki, but especially our daughter, Nyla. And as soon as Nyla heard that Miss Kamala was running for president, she asked if she could be vice president. So, no disrespect to Governor Walz, but Nyla put her name in first. Vice President Harris and I share a lot in common. We both graduated from historically black colleges. Me from Jackson State University. The vice president from Howard University. We were both raised by mothers who worked fiercely to provide for us. And we both believe that every single one of us has the power to change the world when we choose to do it together. You see, Kamala Harris has always understood the assignment. No matter if she were the underdog, no matter the bullying or the name calling, she never doubted that our best was still ahead. She knew a better future was possible if we stood side by side with our neighbors and we fought for it. No matter what language they spoke, no matter what country they came from, no matter the size of their bank account. And that's what she did. As a prosecutor, together with law enforcement, she prioritized holding criminals accountable and protecting public safety. As state attorney general, together with students, she put a scam college out of business. After the mortgage crisis, together with families who lost their homes, she took on the biggest banks in the world and won a settlement 5 times what was initially offered. Every time.
Okay, there might be something interesting for us. Wilson put me onto a barricade, so I'm going to try to look it up on the computer here and see if there's a live feed. She says she has a friend that's heading out there too. If it's still going in 30 minutes, there's somebody that might be going out there. We might have a live feed as well. So just give me a minute. Let me see if I can find this. It's in Los Angeles. If I can track it down. Time flew by. I don't even know what happened to today. Holy crap. Boom, boom, Los Angeles. Yo, okay, I found it. This is today. No live feed though. So I think it has old videos playing. Okay. 2219. Okay. All right. Well, I could start making a thumbnail. Let me see. Are the protests done? He's pulling it up now. Oh, yeah. Let me get that. I like to have the chat on the big screen. Let me see if I can. I already miss a lot of the chat, but let me put it up. Mandy said, "Thank you. We're all nauseated." Oh yeah, yeah. The wig is gone. I went into my daughter's room and I was saying goodnight, and the dogs were going crazy. They're just like running all over the place, jumping on top of me.
Hi, everyone. I'm Deja Fox, and I'm so excited to be here today from Arizona. That's right. That's where I was born and raised by a single mom. I was a free lunch kid, raised in public housing, and I got my health care at Planned Parenthood.
Oh shit. Okay.
Because of policies that lift people up, I walked through the gates of my dream school as a first-generation college student. People my age are making big decisions about our lives, and we deserve a president who has our back. Not some...
I didn't know Planned Parenthood provides insurance. I didn't know that. Okay. Let's see about this barricade. It'd be nice if we got a chase or a barricade or something. Kamala. Oh, Chicago Central? Oh. I didn't even know that. I didn't realize that. Chicago. So that's going to be even longer before somebody comes on. Chicago time zone. I don't know what. I thought they were east. You're right. Yeah, Central. What the?
Hey guys, Brian Krasenstein here, just here to give my thoughts on the DNC. So, all these right-wing, super-duper extreme TPUSA accounts are just saying, oh, the DNC's empty, look at all the empty seats. Well, that's a conspiracy theory. It's actually not trans day of visibility, so all those empty seats are actually just invisible trans people sitting in them, folks. It's just ridiculous. We need to get community notes on it. Holy crap! Oh my gosh! The naked people on their bikes are on stage. Gotta run! Good. Hey guys, Brian Krasenstein here, just here to give my thoughts on the DNC.
What's the guy singing?
The Father and the Son. With no more.
Poachers. I should re-release this video. Alex Rosen, Pred Poachers, is he's super big now. I had him on my channel a long time ago. Oh, I had two of them. Maybe I'll repurpose this. Bang! What's up? It's him out. I got Alex with me from Predator Poachers, and I wanted to talk to him about one of the recent videos he did. I think it was called Predator Crying or Predator Starts Crying.
And it has like over 100K views. He was on the news.
Look at that. He had more hair in his head. He looked invigorated.
Recently on Fox 26, and it's a whole thing where
easiest for the police to figure out or to take up, but no, if we were cops, them coming to Walmart would be a grounds for arrest.
Damn. It was so long ago. That was 4 years ago. Oh, the dude killed himself? I heard he shot himself in the head and they flew him out, but I don't know if he died or not. The barricade, I'm going to refresh. There's no live feed. Oh, there's somebody live. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. We might have to go live. I'm going to send myself the link that Wilson sent. Wilson, thank you. Somebody on TikTok that's live. The world of TikTok. Stand off. The world of TikTok. I've embraced TikTok. Not really. It's weird. Let's see if this plays. I have a black screen. Let me try to refresh it. Oh, man. That's weird. Not loading for me there. Let me try. Not loading. It's not loading. Try it on my phone. Couldn't watch live because you're watching it on a TikTok app. I'm on the computer. Oh, maybe it's the link. Okay, they're saying he paused it. Bye, 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 bye. Someone can touch. So weird. It's not even working on my phone. Refresh again. Damn. Looks like he's having some type of problem. Let's type in black screen, question mark. He paused it.
Committed delegate, even the border. Absolutely. I mean, you've got, if you look at any of the polling that's come out in the last week, you're looking at Kamala Harris getting about 95% of the Democratic vote. The enthusiasm around this convention is unlike anything I've seen since 2008. And yeah, really. Absolutely. I mean, you think about the Republican Party and the fact that Donald Trump was losing votes to people who were not even running during the primary season. There was a ton of folks who were not really behind him. So I've never seen anything like this, to be honest. I think we're moving into an election where Democratic enthusiasm is right now on par, if not better than Republicans. And that's something that you couldn't say, 2 months ago.
And yet, to this point, as we talk about where the numbers are, what the polling shows, Amisha, I'll bring you into the conversation here on the two issues that voters say.
Thundercats! Thundercats! Oh! Anybody remember that?
No quiere salir. ¿Qué está pasando? Una persona con
Ya no quiere
juguete.
salir. ¿Qué
Una persona
pasó?
con juguete. Richard Guita si tiene secuestrado al barbero. Híjole. No. ¿Qué pasa? Dice, esta carpa azul está dentro de esa propiedad. No, esa carpa no está afuera.
Dígame.
Está en la calle.
Oh, the street. It's in the street.
Castellón, gracias por esos regalos. ¿Esta es tu nueva cuenta, Castellón? Ya lo van a sacar. Castellón, ¿es tu nueva cuenta esta? Manda un mensaje en tu nueva cuenta, por favor. Gallito Paz, jaja, perdón, dice, ahí está el Gallito Paz, aquí está por acá. Parpadea 2 veces si tienes contra tu voluntad el peluquero. ¿Qué pasó, Ana Karen? Ya tienes 2 horas la patrulla. No, dice, no, ¿qué pasó? Pinche comentario, ¿qué pasó, Ana Karen? ¿Dónde es, Richard? Estamos aquí en la 22 y la Central. Oli, si esta es tu nueva cuenta, vayan a seguirme esta cuenta, por favor. Vayan a seguirme esta cuenta. Esta persona le tumbaron su cuenta anoche. Anoche le tumbaron, gracias Gaitán por esos regalos, gracias. Le tumbaron su cuenta a esta persona y estaba haciendo 22 y la Central, sí. Estaba haciendo un contenido de una persona que estaba en pocas palabras, estaba peda. Y le cortaron ahí, di que es mi hermana. Oh, es su hermana del Gio. Lo tiene privado. ¿Lo tienes privado, Castellón? Dice. Estaba haciendo un en vivo también de una persona que chocó en el freeway. Y pues estaba ya. No, pues yo dice, era hombre. Ok, era un hombre. Ahora que ya lo seguí, ok. No, está público. Ahí está público. Dice, vayan a seguirlo, yo sí miré eso. Órale. Ella también va a salir a hacer en vivo ya. Ahí nomás que le tumbaron su cuenta y pues quiere levantarla otra vez. Está aprobado, dice, ok. Ana, gracias. Ana Karen, también tú. Mariposa, buenas tardes. Dice, listo, ya lo sigo, ok, gracias. Así que yo también voy a abrir otra cuenta, así que la gente que a ver si no me dejan abajo, voy a abrir otra cuenta. Para el viernes ya tengo otra cuenta nueva. Dice, está privado, ahora sí, gracias. Está privado, dice.
Come on with your hands up.
Dice que salga con las manos arriba.
Yeah.
No, esos policías ya pusieron hasta allá de ese lado, miren.
Okay, Wilson says he has threatened to shoot at officers. He's a man who is 5'6" tall with a white shirt and khaki shorts. Ooh. All right, we're going to change channels to Ick and Mel. We're going to roll over there. Check out what the standoff is about. All right, I'm going to transfer over. I'll see you guys. Well, let me set the time. Set the time for 9:05. I'm going to launch it now, but I just have to switch profiles. All right, captions on. Okay, I'll see you guys there. Love you. Bye. Bloop, 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 bloop. Thank you, Wilson.